Hi, this is J5Lover, your #1 Jackson 5 and Michael Jackson fan. And today I'm here to answer the question, was there a sixth member in the Jackson 5? Well, before I get started with that question, I'd like to talk about this day in Jackson's history. Well, this day in Jackson's history, June 28th, 1975, the song Forever Came Today / All I Do Is Think of You peaked at number 6 in the Black Soul charts, and it stayed there for 13 weeks. And it would be the Jackson 5's last single for Motown Records because they were moving to CBS Records. All right, now to answer the question. Was there actually a sixth member in the Jackson 5? Let's think about this. There's Michael, Marlon, Jermaine, Tito, Jackie. Right, Randy. Yes, there was a sixth member in the Jackson 5, and his name was Randy Jackson, born Stephen Randall Jackson on October 29th, 1961. Now, he'd watched and admired his brothers for years, and during their rehearsals, he would join in with the singing and the dancing, and I think, Joe Jackson had planned for a long time for Randy to enter into the Jackson 5 when he was an appropriate age. Well, he got that chance by the age of 9. His first performance with the Jackson 5 was in late December of 1971, a performance for the Junior Blind Foundation. And his first TV show special with the Jackson 5 was Hellzapoppin in 1972, which I will list the link below in my description for that if you'd like to watch. It's really, really cute. They introduced their brother Randy with the song I Got a Brand New Thing, and he comes out and he does his cute little dance, and then he goes and he plays the congas and the bongos. Really, really cute. And actually, even though he was uncredited, Randy did sing backup on certain Jackson 5 songs during the Motown years. But it wasn't until they moved to CBS, 1976, the Jacksons album. This was Randy's first album where he became an official member. And you see him here on the cover. This is actually my favorite Jacksons album, and I will be doing a review of that in the future. And he contributes singing and other things to the album, and I really do love his voice. He sounds like a combination between Michael and Jermaine, and of course Jermaine was missed at that point because he stayed behind at Motown Records. And Randy also contributed to the smash hit song in 1978, Shake Your Body Down to the Ground. Love that. Love the record. Also doing a review on the Destiny record in the future. And in 1979, he helped his brother Michael for the Off the Wall record. Yeah, I love this album. My favorite Michael Jackson album. Also doing a review on that in the future. So, by 1980, Randy was just uberly multi-talented. He could play percussion, he could play the piano, he could play the bass, he could play the guitar. He was just an all-around talent and a great dancer as well. And in 1980, on the Triumph album, he also contributed once again to singing and writing, and wow, just uber talented. And of course, in 1984, all 6 brothers got to do the Victory Tour together, so Jermaine was able to join his brothers again. And Randy's last efforts with his brothers would be 1989, 2300 Jackson Street, which produced some minor hits. That same year, Randy worked with Randy and the Gypsies, pictured here. Yeah, that's a really great album, and I love that cover. I think it's so cool. And, once again, he was able to show his talents, his singing, his dancing, his musicianship. Unfortunately, it was their only album, which is a little disappointing because I thought the album was so awesome. Very underrated. And then, of course, not until, I think, 2001 did Randy join his brothers again for the 30th anniversary tribute, which I'll actually post a link to that below in my description box as well. And that was such a joyous occasion for Michael and his brothers and for Randy, all 6 of them together again. And it would be the last time, unfortunately. due to, obviously, 2009, Michael Jackson's passing, and other personal issues in Randy's life. And, of course, ever since then, Randy has been working on an independent label, Rhythm Nation Records, which was founded in 2015. He co-founded that with his sister, Janet Jackson. And they've produced several artists, including Janet Jackson herself, of course. So as you can see, Randy was just multi-talented, and he's been that way from the beginning. You know, I think years ago, me personally, I thought, okay, he joined the Jackson 5 because Michael was starting to look less cute, and they needed an even cuter boy to be in the show to kind of, you know, grab more attention and whatnot. But not true at all. He was, like the rest of the Jackson family, just a born, you know, entertainer. And he really proved himself. And, you know, even though he replaced Jermaine, and Jermaine was such a great member of the Jackson 5, he really, you know, showed his own and showed his talent, showed his writing talent. And that's, you know, something that you definitely cannot discredit. And my respect for Randy has really grown over time. And he's just really an amazing part of the Jackson family. Well, that concludes this episode of my channel. And, you know, if you liked this video, like and subscribe down below. And if you want to talk more about Randy, you can in the comments down below. Or, you know, if, you know, you want to talk about your favorite song or anything that you really love that Randy Jackson did. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.